First off, I want to thank the brave men and women who work behind the wall. I want to thank them on a national level because their job goes unrecognized.
How do they try to turn a guard?
Well, correctional officer. Sorry, I apologize. But correctional officer.
How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi. Welcome to another episode of Tier Talk. Hey guys, we were discussing inmate manipulation the other day, me and Connie, and we touched on something that I feel I want to revisit real quick. It's a very quick video here. I mean, I know we have better things to do than watch a video on inmate manipulation on a Sunday. But with that said, we touched on the environment. When inmates choose to manipulate, yes, they look at the individual. They look to see if that person has some level of vulnerability, whether it's surface, whether it's something you see all the time, or maybe it's discovered through a situation where their reaction wasn't ideal. You know, maybe that discovered a vulnerability. But with that said, the environment is what will allow that game to be played. You know, you may have a staff member that has some weaknesses that has been observed by the inmate population, but the inmate's going to also look to see, can the environment allow me to play this game out? Will the environment help in my success, or will it be an obstacle for me to overcome? Now remember, inmates are looking for the greatest reward with the smallest amount of risk. So when an inmate is doing their target search, when they're looking to see who they can play, they're looking for an environment that's complacent, negligent, has total disregard for their prescribed role and responsibilities, maybe no level of teamwork, no communication. That's ideal. So now I have a staff member that has a level of vulnerability placed in an environment that's just not on point, just not where it needs to be, that doesn't have that layer of protection that's needed. Now in the adverse, if I'm an inmate and I'm choosing that target and I see an environment that's rich in communication, that's not negligent, that's on point, that goes above and beyond, does what's expected. Well, yes, I may have a weaker staff member, but the environment is balancing that weakness out. And therefore, it's just too much of a risk. We all need to be each other's strength. We need to complement each other's weaknesses. Therefore, if I have a weakness, you have a strength, we need to communicate. We need to work together. We need to work as one. So just remember, guys, even though we have, let's say, a staff member who has certain areas of weakness, because we're not perfect, all of us have certain areas of weakness. How do we help them? How do we provide them with an environment that an inmate's going to think twice about before they decide to employ a game? It's a great question, but just to let you know, the environment is just as important as the target. All right, guys, show us Tier Talk. Please stay safe. And don't forget, guys, subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. The bell will notify you every time I post a video.